What is consciousness and the voice in your head? Have you ever paused to listen to the constant, unyielding voice in your head? That silent commentator, that internal guide who speaks without words yet shapes every moment of your life? Perhaps it questions your choices, soothes your fears, or even plants seeds of doubt. But what is it? Is it you or is it something more? Today we're diving deep into one of humanity's greatest mysteries, consciousness, and along with it, the enigma of the voice inside your head. Prepare to question everything you think you know about yourself. Let's start with the big question. What is consciousness? At its simplest, it is the awareness of existence, the fact that you know you are alive. Yet it's much more than that, isn't it? Consciousness is what creates the lens through which you experience the universe. It's what allows you to ponder, imagine, and reflect. But where does it come from? Scientists have attributed consciousness to the brain, a unique result of neurons firing, constructing our perception of reality. Philosophers, however, have long wondered if consciousness is more than biological, a force that transcends the physical, perhaps connected to something greater than ourselves. And here lies the riddle. If we are aware of ourselves, is this awareness entirely material, or is it proof of a bigger mystery yet to unfold? Now let's narrow our focus. What about the voice in your head, that constant inner monologue? It feels like you, doesn't it? But is it really? Ask yourself, who are you really speaking to when that dialogue takes place? Who is listening? The simplest explanation is that the internal voice is a product of your mind, a cognitive tool born from memory, experience, and learning to help you navigate life. It plays out scenarios, evaluates risks, and provides an unending commentary of the world around you. But some argue this voice is more than just mental chatter. It's personal, profound, and at times overwhelmingly wise. Others say it feels like a stranger inside them, as though their inner commentator knows them better than they know themselves. Could this voice be more than a reflection of thought? Could it be your higher self, the part of you that connects with intuition, morality, or even spirituality? To better grasp this riddle, imagine a fantastical world. In this place, the consciousness of every living being isn't just internal. It's a glowing, shared energy circling all existence. The voice inside your head isn't just a remnant of your thoughts. It's the whisper of something ancient, something omnipresent that speaks to every sentient creature. Perhaps it's a guide, a luminescent force that nudges you toward truth, much like a compass that points everyone toward their own North Star. Perhaps it's simply a reflection, showing you not what you are, but what you could be. Imagine the voice not as an isolated entity, but a conduit through which the universe itself communicates, messages coded in intuition and wisdom. It's an incredible thought, isn't it? That the commentary in your head may not just be your own, but part of something far greater than what we can see or touch. Of course, we can't explore this question without acknowledging science. Neuroscience paints the voice as a byproduct of brain activity, a predictable result of cognitive processes. The neocortex, responsible for language, thought, and imagination, has crafted this internal narrator to help us better adapt and succeed. Still, science struggles with certain mysteries. For example, how can a network of neurons create subjective experiences, the rich colors of an emotion, or the textures of memory? This is known as the hard problem of consciousness, and it remains unsolved. What if consciousness isn't only physical but also metaphysical? On the other hand, philosophers have debated whether the core of consciousness exists beyond the brain. If the body is a temporary vessel, they ask, could consciousness be a reflection of something eternal, an energy that survives even after our cells decay? The voice, if you believe such a concept, could then be the echo of a higher self, detached from the flesh and bones of human form. Regardless of its origin, your inner voice is both your greatest ally and fiercest adversary. Think about it. How often does this voice motivate you to push forward, to take risks or unlock creativity? And yet, just as often, it seems to tear you down, amplifying insecurities and doubts. Is this really you or some dual force at play? Here's something fascinating. Your relationship with this voice defines much of your self-awareness. If it's overly critical, You might internalize fear, believing you're not good enough. If nurturing, it might become your greatest supporter, helping you transcend your perceived limitations. Could mastering this inner relationship lead to clarity about who you are? Across the globe, different cultures have interpreted the voice inside our heads in unique ways. For some, it is the ancestors' whisper, guiding you through life's biggest decisions. For others, it's intuition, a sixth sense that sees beyond what the eyes and ears perceive. Spiritual teachings often refer to inner voices as divine messages. In meditation practices, for instance, silencing the chatter reveals a state of pure consciousness beyond thought, identity, and ego. In this state, what remains? Some say it's the true self, others a gateway to unity with the universe. Let's return to the fantasy world. Imagine if consciousness wasn't an individual phenomenon, but a shared web of thoughts and experiences. Everyone's internal voice, though unique, is part of a universal tapestry, creating a harmonious or chaotic symphony of existence. Each voice whispers a different reflection of the same truth. We are all connected, even when we feel utterly alone. Could this interconnectedness explain our urge for empathy, compassion, and understanding? Perhaps the voice inside isn't just your own, but a fragment of everyone else's as well. A single note, humming in tune with a symphony too vast to comprehend. By now, you might feel like you've stepped into an endless hall of mirrors, where every answer reveals yet another question. And that's the beauty of it. The nature of consciousness resists easy answers. It teeters between science and mystery, the tangible and intangible. Perhaps the real value isn't in defining consciousness or decoding the inner voice. Instead, it's in recognizing its role in our lives. This ever-persistent companion has shaped how you see the world, how you interact, and how you become you. The act of questioning it might be one of the greatest journeys of self-discovery you'll ever undertake. So, let's return to the questions we started with. What is consciousness? Is it a biological phenomenon, an ethereal force, or something else entirely? And that voice in your head, is it truly you, or could it be the echo of existence itself? Perhaps we'll never know for sure, but the answer might not matter as much as the act of wondering. To question what consciousness is, to wrestle with the nature of your inner voice, is to step closer to understanding yourself and your place in this vast, mysterious universe. What do you think? Is the answer found in neurons and biology, or in the whispers of something far grander? Or is it both? Let's discuss, because while the mystery of consciousness may be infinite, so too are the perspectives we can share. Like, share, and subscribe. We are in this together, as always. Thank you. As